I was always seen as the disappointing daughter while my sister was the golden child. The truth about her came to light at my wedding. Growing up, everything I did was compared to my sister Nicole. If I got a B+, Nicole got an A. If I made volleyball team, Nicole made varsity captain. Our parents would smile at her achievements and nod politely at mine. When I brought home my first paycheck from my summer job at the movie theater when I was 16, Dad glanced at it and said, "That's nice," before turning back to watch Nicole practice piano. I stopped trying to impress them around junior year. I focused on graphic design, started freelancing, moved out at 19. Nicole stayed home, went to local university, continued being perfect. When I got engaged to Greg after 3 years together, Mom said congratulations, then spent 15 minutes talking about Nicole's wedding from 2 years ago. I hung up feeling invisible like always. Planning my wedding was fun because Greg's family helped more than mine. His mom came dress shopping. His dad helped find a venue. My parents sent a check and said they'd be there. The wedding day came. It was at this barn venue outside the city. My parents showed up right before ceremony started. Mom hugged me quickly and said I looked nice. Nicole arrived with her husband and 2 kids wearing a white sundress. Greg's mom asked if I wanted her to say something. I said no. The ceremony went smoothly. During cocktail hour, my parents spent most time with Nicole's family. Then came dinner. My uncle stood up during the meal. He wasn't scheduled to give a speech, but he tapped his glass anyway. Everyone got quiet. Uncle Dennis looked right at my parents. "I need to say something that's been bothering me for years." Then he turned to me. "Your parents have told everyone in this family for decades that you were difficult and unfocused. Meanwhile, Nicole was the golden child. What they didn't tell anyone was why they treated you so differently." The room went silent. Greg grabbed my hand. 3 months ago, I was going through old family documents after Mom passed. I found letters between your mom and my mom. Turns out before you were born, your mom had an affair. Your dad found out and they almost divorced. You were born 9 months after the affair ended. Your dad demanded a paternity test. Results showed he was your father, but he never believed it. He treated you like you weren't his for your entire life. My mom stood up, face red. "Dennis, this is not the time." "It's exactly the time. Because Nicole knew. She's known since she was 16. She found the letters snooping in your room. Instead of saying anything, she used it to her advantage. She'd bring you up whenever she wanted something, reminding them how much easier it was to love her because she was definitely theirs." Nicole went pale. She grabbed her purse. "This is insane. I'm leaving. Sit down. I have the letters in my car. Should I go get them?" Nicole sat back down. Her husband stared at her like he'd never seen her before. Uncle Dennis pulled an envelope from his jacket and handed it to me. "Here's a copy of everything. The test results, the letters, all of it." I opened it with shaking hands. A paternity test from 28 years ago showing 99.98% probability. Dad was my biological father. Letters from my mom to my grandmother about the affair and how Dad wouldn't forgive her even after the test. More letters from when I was 5, 10, 15, with my grandmother begging my mom to stop letting Dad treat me differently. Greg stood up and addressed the room. "We're going to take a break. Please enjoy the bar." He walked me outside. Uncle Dennis came out minutes later. "I'm sorry I did that at your wedding, but I watched you get treated like you didn't matter for 28 years. You deserved the truth when your whole family was watching." When we went back inside, half my family surrounded my parents' table. I heard my aunt yelling at my mom. Nicole was gone. Her husband came up and apologized, saying he had no idea. My parents left without saying goodbye. The rest of the night was a blur. People kept coming up to hug me. Greg's mom said I was part of their family now. Uncle Dennis handed me another envelope before leaving. Photos of me as a baby with notes in my grandmother's handwriting. "Beautiful girl. So smart. They're fools." 2 weeks later, a letter arrived from my dad. 3 sentences. The test was accurate. I let my anger cloud my judgment. "I hope you can forgive me someday." I haven't responded.